Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and welcome to special number 6, building the base. This is exactly the same as the previous 3 issues have been. Basically, we're putting the base bit together and then we're attaching it. Now, the last one I didn't have the instructions for when I built it, and I put it in the wrong place. Instead of having one here, I've actually got one down here. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about changing it as yet, because basically I don't need to. So we're starting off with HM screws, and as ever we're going to put these on there. Actually, that's not the best finish on that. Yeah, I'm actually not going to use this one. I do have a replacement for the other one, because there were errors with the delivery last time. So I'm going to go away, I'm going to get the other version of this, and then we'll start attaching that to there. I'll see you in just a moment. Right, here we go. That's got a nicer paint job on there. Now, Fanhome have been very good. If you have got any problems with any of the parts or magazines or anything like that, if you contact them, I'm sure they will sort you out in no time at all. I'm not going to bother because, as I say, I had a spare one of these already, so I didn't need to get a replacement. But if you need one, I'm sure they'll sort you out in no time at all. So there we have the screws required to hold the plastic in place. As ever with these, there's 4 screws that hold this in place. Make sure you use the right ones. These are the HM screws. You're going to end up with lots of spare screws anyway, because they give you like 1 spare every time. But obviously now I've got a spare packet of each of them as well. So get them all in before you tighten any down, just to make sure everything is where it should be. Make sure all the holes line up where they should do. And then you can go back and tighten them down. Now this obviously doesn't have to support, well, it might have to support his feet depending on where you've got him standing in the base, but don't worry too much about getting them silly tight. They just need to be tight enough so it doesn't wobble around. So that is that on there. Next up, we're going to be attaching it in place with 5 of these IM screws, because there's 3 obviously around the base and there's 2 that attach it to the next part. I shall be continuing this in this direction. So this is where I should have put the other one basically, but I picked the wrong direction when I built it. Not a problem. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a problem. If it does become a problem, I can always take it apart and rebuild it in the correct orientation. But the last one's going to have to go in somewhere along the line anyway, so it shouldn't really matter. Now, as ever, again with this, make sure you get them all in before you tighten any down, so everything lines up. Because you don't want to put in 5 of the or 4 of the screws and then find out that the 5th one won't line up properly. Oh, that's that one. Get that one down there. And that one. Then we can tighten it all down. Obviously, this is I'm doing on a soft mat, so I can push it quite hard, but I think I'm going to need to pick it up to get a bit of weight behind it so it doesn't wobble around too much, so I can get them tightened down properly. Feels okay. I'm happy with that. I'll get all these tightened down. They don't need to watch me do that, I'm sure. But that is the base really starting to come together. You can't see the bit that isn't built yet. It's just around here, but it's getting there. It's certainly getting there. This is obviously the room for the post to go up to support him as and when he needs it. So a couple more weeks, obviously, of getting the last 2 panels down here. Then I think we're going to be putting the extra bits around the outside, and then we'll see about lighting it up. So it's getting there. It will be finished, obviously, at the same time that the model is finished. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. I shall see you soon for more building. Bye bye for now.